There's my realtor guy. He just left. The front door, walk in, got a living room area. Don't know where a TV or cable is supposed to go. I think down there. And then in here where I'm standing, dining room. We'll come this way. Kitchen, refrigerator, electric, stove, oven, cabinets. Good sized backyard, storage shed. Definitely can't complain about the size of this yard. Basically perfect. But yeah, then got a garage here. There's my truck, the single car garage, a little different. That you have to like back it in the driveway, then pull into the garage, or pull into the driveway this way, and then back into the garage. Don't really know how you'd handle that. Yeah, someone would. I just have the garage for me storage. I've never stored my truck indoors, and no reason to start now. Here's the laundry room that could be a bedroom if need be. There's the hookup, washer, dryer. Already got that damage squared away. But yeah, washer and dryer would be in this closet. Then on the other side of the room is this closet. And you still have all this floor space, even TV hookup. So this could be a bit, a guest bedroom, potentially. Bathroom, we've all seen them. Sink, toilet. This is gonna take some getting used to. For me. Only toilet paper. I do use those baby wipe things when the situation calls for it. Bedroom. More closet. Master bedroom being the biggest not entirely certain which room I'm gonna take is mine just yet, only because of odd sleeping hours and where the sun rises, although the master bedroom does make the most sense. So yeah, basically, 2 bedrooms, the laundry room, and this big living area out here, and then front yard. I have a forest, kind of, sort of. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna end this, go to Home Depot, give them a whole bunch of money, order a washer and dryer, buy some yard equipment so I can just get it out of the way and be done, have it ordered. And then after that, I'm gonna go up to Lebanon, get my U-Haul trailer, come back here, and tonight's project is gonna be get that U-Haul emptied so I can take it back to U-Haul tomorrow. That thing's costing me way too much money. I don't even want to know what the final bill for that thing's gonna be. It's gonna be expensive. It'll probably be the most expensive thing in this whole movie. I'd be curious. I need to compare all my gas receipts to the price at U-Haul. That thing was probably more expensive than my gas to drive across the country. But yeah, definitely falling in love with Tennessee, one little step at a time, one day at a time. Can't complain. I told you guys yesterday about the insurance snafu, where I was supposed to start tonight driving. I'm not. So it's kind of a blessing, so I can get moved out of the hotel and get rid of the U-Haul and cut those expenses and then make money. So it's kind of a pro and con, little pros to not making money. I can at least cut off some expenses today, which is good. Let's see. I tried to something else. Oh yeah, my medical form. So for the insurance issue, I had to pull my own. I was able to get a unofficial, unverified motor vehicle report from California. My medical expires in July. So I guess they did put it at a year. I don't know why I thought 6 months. But I don't know, probably someone at Warner thinking that they know better than doctors, which in their head they do. That's how I ended up not on my Adderall. So they believe Adderall is horrible for you, even with a medical doctor prescription. But anyway, that's another story for another time. Actually, never mind. It's an old story that I've already told and don't really want to go down that road again. So anyway, gonna end this. Gonna go spend some money at Home Depot, empty out my hotel room, go pick up my U-Haul, and get going. So yeah, should be a fun night and a long one. Alright guys, just about midnight. I'm still going. Feeling pretty good actually. It's like I've been staying up till 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning forever. So, real quick update on the situation. I got my flashlight over the door of the U-Haul. Here's how much progress I've made. For one person, I feel like I've made pretty good progress. That's the table. Wish I had help with the table. And then also with the rototiller in the front, I'll probably leave those two things for tomorrow. Hopefully I can get a neighbor to help me out. I got a few things out here in the shed. Don't know how well it's going to come because the lighting's not good, but I got my 2 mini fridges here wrapped up, and then just yonder, the one that's wrapped up. My cooler that was in my truck, you guys saw with me all the time. This was in the back of my pickup, for those of you guys who remember the video titled She Who Shall Not Be Named. Oh, that wasn't named her. It was the actual name of that individual. That was in the back of my truck. Yeah, I got a few blower things. I have 2 blowers. I didn't realize that until today. I have a gas-powered blower and a electric blower. But yeah, that bin was in the back of my truck. I don't think I ever pointed that out to you guys. I got bored at one point. I set up my new lawnmower. I got a Honda. By price, it did not make sense. It was $400. $400 lawnmower. The most I've ever put towards a lawnmower ever. It's self-propelled. I figure with my new job, I'll be going up and down ramps all day long, delivering bread to places. And at the end of that, I will not feel like pushing a lawnmower over all my yard space. My chainsaw, it was my grandpa's, but I happened to be in possession of it when he passed away. No one said anything, and to this day, if anyone wants to use it, the answer is no. I will gladly use it for them, because it's one of those things, like, if someone were to break it, I don't know if I could forgive them, but if I were to break it, I would not be able to forgive myself, and I'd rather be in that position. I got a new weed eater today, too. I also ordered appliances. It was an $1,800 trip to Home Depot between weed eater, lawnmower, so $400, $200, and the appliances were like $525 each. They retail at like $800. They were both on sale, plus taxes, and I had to get a power cord for the dryer and the vent, the duct for it. I also had to buy hoses for the washer, but that'll all be here and installed on Saturday. But yeah, just making progress here, a little bit at a time. Let's do a quick little walkthrough of the house. Here's the kitchen. I was talking with my buddy John, half of the Jade and John show, and his advice was just, because the U-Haul's costing me roughly $125 a day after taxes and fees. His thought was just starting on the shed. That was kind of my thought too, but I haven't brought myself to do that. Like, I've looked through every box, and what's in here? Like, in here is cleaning supplies out of my truck and some old paperwork from the truck. It's like, that's clean stuff. That's gonna go in the house. So basically, I've done that. Here's 2 table legs. Yeah, my parents decided this table was going to be mine when I was like 9 or 10, basically when they got it. The top of it is all beat up from me and my siblings learning how to eat and use placemats and whatnot. So it's on my project list to fix. I got a box of bathroom goodies. That toilet is not elongated, meaning like stretched out. It's not oval shape, it's circular shaped. There's also a problem with it. The water's leaking, so even though it's like a $2 fix, because I'm in a screw it about money situation right now, I may offer them to buy a elongated toilet, and then their people can install it, even though I can install a toilet. But anyway, it's just some stuff I need to go through, but stuff I don't want outside for the animals to get to, like blankets are in there. There's a lot of bugs and stuff outside. And here, clothes, the things I've been living out of for the hotel, in the hotel. Box of important paperwork. My new mattress. I got it at Walmart earlier today for $130 some, but should be worth it. I feel like. I can't believe it's only 8 inches tall, though. I don't know if that's going to be tall enough, but we'll see. I ordered my bed at Bed Bath & Beyond last night. I'll be here like within the next week and a half. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to get back to work, and maybe I'll update you guys later. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Quick side note, on the lawnmower, for those of you guys that might know more about engines than I do, I almost got a Troy-Bilt with a Briggs & Stratton motor. The only reason I didn't is it's a new type of motor where one of its selling points is saying that for the life of the motor, you never have to change the oil. That goes against everything I've ever somewhat understood about engines, 4-stroke engines, and how they work, how they operate. And then it even says no problem right on the very first couple lines, I went online, did some research. There's a lot of stuff how they say you might have to add oil. That also goes against everything I've ever understood about engines. It just pushed me away from it. So I'm not endorsing like spend a whole lot of, like, look at me, I'm rich. This is the cheapest thing that I trusted, is kind of what I'm trying to say. But it's a Honda. As long as I take care of it, it'll take care of me. It will probably outlast me, maybe even outwork me. I don't know. Honda makes a good product. $400 on sale. I would have spent less. I would have preferred to have spent less money. And a cat just walked through my yard. He's walked through my yard a million times. It scared me every time. So yeah, that's kind of was my thinking with the Honda, is it's really tried and true. So is Troy-Bilt, so is Briggs & Stratton. But when your selling point is you don't have to change the oil, and you might have to add some. Huh? That just pushed me away. I know there were a few people that did the exact same thing. They'd start the cheaper stuff, and then they'd get right to where the Honda started and look at the cheapest Honda. And then they'd walk away without buying anything. I did that probably 2 or 3 times before I went in today and actually bought that lawnmower. So, oh well. That's the thought. There's where I ended up sleeping last night. Got my mattress topper from the Semi. Nice little bleach stain. I got that like the first time I ever washed these sheets. Comforter my grandma made me while I was being, developed. She started making that when my parents told her that they were pregnant with me. And I was ready my first night at home out of the hospital. So, needless to say, I don't remember that night very well. But anyway, so this is the master bedroom. I got everything unloaded. Got the U-Haul delivered. Got a few things here in the guest room to just go through as time allows and settle in. Got rocking chair. This was a last minute addition when we were packing up. Just kind of like, oh, hey, Evan, you want this rocking chair? I said, heck yeah. So, I mean, not the most fashionable thing in the world, but it's comfy and it rocks really nice. Table. That's mine. I just set it. My boss came over, took me out to brunch. And, yeah, the hardware hasn't installed yet. Piece of wood came off. I think that came off actually in California, if I'm not mistaken. And then a couple of leaves to extend it. Went out, gave Walmart a whole bunch of money. Got a microwave. I think that's it. A Brita water filter because the water here tastes kind of funny. I haven't gotten used to it yet. My laundry room, future things I need to wash. That served as my bath mat last night because there was no shower curtain, which was the original purpose of my Walmart trip. So I went, got the shower curtain installed. I got myself a real shower head as well. The one that they gave me, sitting in there. Just the most basic of ones. There's my trash pile. I'll deal with it later. Right now I don't really care because as soon as I end this, I'm going to finish off my food from brunch and then I'm going to be up all night driving and then I'm going right back again to work after I do my drive tonight. I'm going to leave tonight about 7 o'clock tonight. Drive up to Seymour, Indiana. This is apparently a fairly common run. Meet up with another driver at the TA there. Switch loads, come home. And boss man's guess is that I will be home and back at our home base up the road by about 5:30 in the morning. And then as soon as my 10 hours are up, by my count, that's 3:30. The good news is I'm literally a mile away. So from when I go off duty to when I'll be in the house, it should be no more than like 10 minutes, if that. And I will literally be sleeping in the closet. Because in the closet in the master bedroom is the biggest one, and I can shut the door, and it will be dark. And that's what I care about. That's what woke me up this morning. I'm going on like 5 hours of sleep. So I will be living on coffee and energy drinks and energy shots tonight. And then tomorrow I'm doing a training run with him, with the boss, to learn the delivering of the bread to the stores part. So I got the U-Haul delivered, or emptied and delivered. I don't know if I shared this with you guys or not, but last night I popped a fuse. Couldn't figure out what was wrong or what fuse. And I swear I tested every single fuse. Every single one worked. But the trailer didn't work. the U-Haul dude was able to get it fixed for me. So that was really cool. And they fixed it free of charge. And I even kind of said, I'm like, I've had this thing for 2.5 weeks. I've given you guys a ton of money. Whatever's wrong, if it's wrong with my truck, can you guys fix it? You guys like, no problem. I gave him my owner's manual so he could read the fuse diagram things, which I did yesterday. But apparently I missed something. Yeah, so anyway, with this being said, just a quick little note. Do not expect a video from me for another couple of days. This is not the end of videos or anything by any stretch. I don't think it will be. They might be different with the new job. But at least for a day or two to figure out the new job, what I'm doing, because I'll be taking a lot of notes myself, learning what I'm doing, because it's still trucking. But in terms of delivering to customers, what does my boss want me to do? What do I have to say? Where do I have to go? I'm going to be too focused, taking notes, learning the new job. So in a couple days, I'll be back, probably, what's today, Thursday? Probably this weekend I'll update you guys, although I'll be working through the weekend. I'll probably do a one take on Sunday. Don't hold me to that. I also need to get TV and internet in here because for whatever reason, Verizon, who's my provider, I got great coverage throughout the house, throughout this area, but it's slow. I have unlimited data. I've used 20 gigabytes this month so far, which is not that much for me. When I was going over the road, I would easily hit 100 a month, or between 90 and 100 a month. But I'm ready for when I come home. I need some speed. So I need to get internet and TV in here, figure out the best situation for that. I could probably forgo internet, but I want my TV. I could go with YouTube TV, but then I don't get my West Coast teams unless they play a team out here. I don't know. I got decisions to make. This is one of those things where I feel like I'm going to say screw it and just go for it, but realize that if I find a girl, woman, and realize we probably have a future together, that's an expense I'd have to get rid of because things do cost. That's an unnecessary expense in life. So anyway, all that future is going to tell. So anyway, that's it, guys. Another side little note, we'll see what happens. The garage door is belt driven. I'm so ADD. I've tried to end this like 3 times already. I can't bring myself to do it. It's belt driven. I go in there and I press the button and the belt went snap. So my garage door doesn't really work right now. And manually I can lift it up, no problem. But it'll be cool to see how my landlord does maintenance. He's going to send his guy out tomorrow while I'm sleeping. The guy already touched base with me and wanted to know my sleep schedule, work schedule. I told him, like, just be quiet. I'm going to be sleeping. I'll be in the house. There's a different door for the garage. You shouldn't have to disturb me. So we'll see how that all goes. Whether it be replace the belt or do they put in a whole new system. So anyway, guys, that's going to end this video. Hopefully it's been enjoyable. Also, I meant to say this yesterday. If any of you gearheads, motorheads can enlighten me on the lawnmower thing, on how the cheaper versions say you don't have to change the oil for the life of the mower. If you could explain to me how that works. I don't want a simple thing saying, I'm a gearhead and that's good technology, it works, you can trust it. I want to know why I can trust it. Even though it doesn't really matter now because I'm not taking that Honda lawnmower back. I'm genuinely curious. Everyone who I've spoken to about it, they're all confused as well, like me. That any engine you should never have to add oil to, which it says right away you might have to add. And then it says you'll never have to change. That goes against everything that me and a handful of people have talked to about it. How we all think, what we believe, what we know about engines and how they work. So if you guys know something about that, let me know. I'm curious. Anyway, this will end it, guys. I'll see you in a few days.